I got lots of requests for Aasmi, a Sri Lankan sweet. So I thought of doing that today. For that recipe, I'm using 500 grams of rice flour, and I pass it through the sieve 3 times. Then I have nearly 2-3 cups of thick coconut milk. In case if I need, I have some second coconut milk too. And it needs a leaf called Dawul Kurundu, but unfortunately I can't find it. So I'm using okra or lady's fingers, and I put that into the food processor with a little bit of water, and I pass that through this metal strainer, and this is how it looks like. So it has to be this consistency. So if you want to take it to this consistency, you need to leave at least 1 hour with water. If it is difficult to pass it through the strainer, add a little bit more water, but don't make it too runny. So to start this recipe, into a bowl add the rice flour and the coconut milk, little by little always. Don't add the coconut milk at once. So use your hands to get a thick batter out from that first. So I made the batter and it is stiff. So going to add the okra juice into that and mix it with a whisk. If you like, you can use your hands, but I like to use a whisk and whisk it until it comes to a consistency that you can use your fingers and pour it onto the oil. I finished doing the rice flour and the okra mix. So the consistency has to be like this. You have to use your fingers all the time to feel it. So it has to be a flow continuously like this. So what I'm going to do now is going to put a pot of oil on the stove. I have a pot of oil on the stove, and always remember that you don't need to add too much oil into the pot, and make sure that it is about 1 to 2 inch high. So I have a bowl of cold water to wash hands always, and the mix is ready. And make sure you wash your hands thoroughly before you do this, and put your hands into the mix and give it a good mix and get the right consistency, and use your fingers over the oil and slowly make a circle out from that. You have to do it 1 to 2 times to get the correct shape. So before it gets stiff, take a spoon and fold it into 2 and press it down and fry both sides, not until golden brown. The white color has to be there. So take it out and leave it on paper towels to drain. So I finished frying the asmi, and you can fry this several days before and leave it in a box to drain the excess oil. And then you will need 1 full cup of sugar and a teaspoon of vanilla and a 1/4 cup of water with any kind of food coloring that you like to add. So what I'm going to do first is going to add the sugar and the water and bring it to boil. So I boil the sugar, and into that going to add vanilla and then the pink food coloring. You can add any color as you wish. So after that, going to mix it again and put this on the stove and cook this another minute. So the sugar syrup is ready. Lay the asmi on a plate and take the pot and slowly sprinkle the sugar over the top of the asmi like this, and leave it to rest about 5-6 minutes. Then it will set on the asmi. I finish adding sugar syrup onto the asmis and they are ready to go to the table. And some they used to fry this 2 times, and if you wish you can do this several days before and leave it in airtight containers. And I will see you in another episode. Thank you for watching.